All right, guys, welcome to episode 1 of the Weather the Storm podcast with Hurricane Shane, myself, and here's my guest, my co-host right now, my coach, brother, Coach John Ron. We're here at Believe Elite Athletic Training, and this is where I've been putting in all the work from the last couple fights. Today, first episode, I want to talk about coming off that win off Saturday, so I want to get into that right away. All right, it's been a week, so had some time to process it, had some time to watch it. So I want to talk a little bit with you guys about that.
What's up, everybody? Happy you guys are tuning in. I'm real happy that Shane has decided to start up this podcast. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to jump right into this and just go from the spectator, and I got a dual thing here with spectator and coach. So, heart's in your throat a little bit at points, but then you start to get real pumped. So that fight was pretty crazy. From the walkout to you pounding on his belly, it was exciting. So. I think the first thing I want to just ask is, how did it feel to get back out there, after Cub? Like, how'd that feel?
Yeah, man, I came in that fight with a lot of momentum coming off that Cub Swanson win. That was a huge win for my career, and everybody knows who Cub Swanson is. If you're a casual fan, you know who he is. If you're a hardcore fan, you definitely know who he is. He's one of those guys that when he's fighting, everybody's watching. So coming into this fight, there's a lot of momentum. I was I think the biggest favorite in the card, so even more pressure on me. And the guy that I was fighting wasn't ranked, so it was a little bit hard, not gonna lie, to get motivated for the opponent. I still busted my butt in the gym, but to actually get motivated for that specific opponent, it did make it a little bit harder because I'm coming off a Cub who's ranked 10 at the time to go to fight a guy that's. I'm telling everybody who I'm fighting, and a lot of people. He's huge in Europe, but he wasn't that big over here, so. It was a little bit hard to get motivated for the specific opponent, but I busted my ass in the gym still, and I knew since I was such a big favorite, I had to go out there and not just win to make a statement, so that was my plan.
Awesome, man. And when you first, obviously when you guys were at the weigh-ins, how was that? How's the vibe with that?
Oh, man, the crowd was electric. Fighting at MSG is insane. I mean, I only live an hour away, literally an hour away, so I had so many friends, so many families, so many teammates, training partners, fans. It was electric. Just coming out for the weigh-ins, I was jumping up backstage, my blood was pumping, I was starting to sweat. I was like, this is crazy. That was just for the weigh-ins, so I was just getting more amped up for the fight.
Yeah, I can't even imagine how crazy all that stuff is. But because I was getting pumped up just tuning in on Twitter and following your dad and everybody else. So that's cool. Now, when you guys stepped into the octagon, I mean, did you the pace of the fight? Did you want to plan it, or were you just like, let's just roll?
That's it. As soon as I've said this a couple times. I take the fight as a 3-round fight. I don't look at it as a 3-round fight. I look at it as 3 opportunities to get a finish. That's what I look at it. 3 individual fights. So the first round, I got 5 minutes to finish this guy. If the first round ends, all right, you got a second round to finish this guy. Second round ends, you go into that third round. Again, you got 1 more round to try to finish this guy. So that's my mentality when I go into the fights. I don't take it as a round-by-round basis. So coming into that first round, I knew he definitely won the first round. He got the takedown right off the bat. He cut me right over my eye. I knew he definitely won that first round. But you saw after I escaped his anaconda choke, you could see the momentum swing, and I just started coming forward, pressing him, and I could see him starting to break. And if you're getting tired in there with me, that just feeds my fire, fuels my fire. So I feel like you're gonna sink fast. So.
Yeah. Well, again, as a spectator and coach, there was some nerves pumping when you were on the ground there. Once you escaped, I pretty much knew that was it. And I mean, again, obviously we'll talk about it in a little bit, but the conditioning and that guy gassing out was pretty evident.
Yeah, I pride myself in my conditioning, and not just that, my mental strength. Like the way I go into the fight, it's kill or be killed for me, and I got a family to provide for, and it's very primal for me. I gotta go out there and I gotta hunt that saber-toothed tiger. I gotta go take him out, and if I don't take him out, then my family doesn't eat, and that's not an option, right? No, so that's how I look at the fight game, and I think that's huge for me.
Yeah, no, that is by far I think that might be the definition of mental toughness. So give us, after the first round, give us your vibe for round 2.
Like I said, I don't look at it as a round by round basis. So going to that, after the first round, my coach said you probably lost that round. I was like, oh yeah, definitely lost that round. I'm like, out of sight, out of mind. I was like, he's my coach. Like, he's getting tired though. I'm like, look over. I'm like, yeah, he's pretty freaking gassed right now. I see him in the corner huffing and puffing. So after the first round, I was like, all right, this is my time now. If you're tired after the first round, I'm fresh right now. I'm just getting warmed up after the first round, and like I said, I pride myself in my conditioning. Everybody talks about it, but it's the work we put in here, man. We put some serious work in, 3-4 days a week just on conditioning alone. So I make sure you break me here, so when I get in there, I'm unbreakable.
Yep. I mean, that's my job to try to do that, and I think we found a pretty good combo. We could always get better, but I think that is the biggest thing. We train as hard as we do for those moments. Like, you want to see a guy with his hands on his knees.
Yes,
that's like blood in the water.
Exactly. It's like a shark. Exactly, blood in the water. But yeah, going from I'm training at Tiger Schulman's in Elmwood Park, New Jersey, from 10 a.m. to 12. Usually doing the first hour is usually some kind of grappling, either wrestling or jiu-jitsu, and right after that, I'm going right into boxing or kickboxing sparring. And then right after that, I got about 3-hour break to eat something real quick, and then I got to be right here.
Yeah. And
then we kill it for another hour and a half. Yeah. So I feel like it's been a game changer for me. I've been working with you for a year and a half.
I'd say. Year and a half. Yeah.
The gains have been phenomenal.
Yeah, it's been great, and it's obviously awesome to work with you and see where it's going. Like we're just getting started. I'm actually like scared for your division. I really am. But with that being said, when he put his hands on his knees, what were you thinking?
Kill.
Because you smiled at him.
Yeah, kill, but
like a fucking weirdo. I like that.
Yeah, I was having a good time in there, man.
Yeah.
When you're fresh and the guy's not fresh, it's a good feeling. It's an empowering feeling. But yeah, you see that. It's just all right. He's teetering. It's one or two more shots, and you push him over that breaking point, and that's it. The fight's over. But you can't get reckless. You can't get stupid, because this is a crazy sport. You've seen it happen before. You got 4-ounce gloves. We got nothing on our knees, on our shins, on our elbows. So one shot is all it takes. He throws a Hail Mary, and he could catch you. So I had to be patient. Definitely wanted to get the finish, and I was happy I was able to get that finish right. I think it was like 40 seconds left in the last round. So put the stamp on it. I wanted to end that fight with a statement.
Yeah, no, and you did, man. You had the crowd into it. I mean, it was awesome. Obviously, home court advantage for you, but I mean, when you were, cheering everybody out, telling everybody to pump up, it was cool. And again, being in that atmosphere, I was just like, this is sick. Like, I personally, and I'm biased for you, I mean, at that point, I was like, how does this not get fight of the night?
Yeah, when I'm in there, it's one of those weird things. Like, you don't really, like, as a fighter, like, there's things that I don't even remember. It's like, oh, yeah, that happened. Like, all right, I completely forgot about that. But being in there, you can't gauge how good of a fight it is. I really couldn't gauge how good of a fight it was. But I'm going backstage, and all the UFC staff's telling me how great of a fight it was. My coaches are telling me, and I'm just like, all right, cool, maybe fight of the night. They're like, definitely so far, definitely. I'm like, all right, let's get an extra 50 G's. Ended up not getting it, but we watched the fight back, and I was very happy with the fight. I thought it was a fun fight, and I pride myself in being an exciting fighter too. I always want to go out there and put on a show and have the fans entertained. They pay their hard-earned money to come out and see me, so the least I can do is go out there and leave my heart and soul in the cage.
I definitely think you did that, man, and it was great, obviously, to see you win, and just to have the few stitches over the eyes, because that brings us to right now, our post-fight, where we're training. You can't. I mean, this guy's texting me, and he's like, "Yo, when are we going again?" And I'm like, "Take a break, dude."
Yeah, we were supposed to train on Wednesday. I was like, dude, I can't wait till Wednesday. He's like, take the break. I'm like, please, let's move one more day to Tuesday. I was like, I had 2 days off. That's good enough. I'll be back on Tuesday. So yeah, fought on Saturday. I was back in the gym on Tuesday.
So he makes my job hard because he doesn't understand what breaks mean.
That is the hardest part, tapering down and knowing when to. I've learned that over the last, I'd say probably 2 years. Rest days are super important, and light days, and easing back into training after a fight camp.
Yeah.
Because even if the fight went well and went easy, it's about all that wear and tear that you put on your body through the fight camp. You're taking a beating from fight camp. If that fight goes 2 minutes, it doesn't mean that you're good to go right back to training hard, because you got to recover from that 2-month training camp you had. And I've learned that the hard way before. And lesson learned, and now it's even better.
And that's what's cool about this podcast, is people are going to get to hear that from you, the fighter, because I think people just see the win and they're like, oh yeah, he won, it's all good.
Yeah.
But you can win and be seriously banged up, and that affects the weeks after, where you want to get back into training.
Yes.
And you can't.
100%. Like you instilled that Outwork Everyone mentality in me, and I pride myself in that too. Outwork everyone. I try to do that every single time I step in the gym. But you got to outwork everyone everywhere. You got to outwork everyone, not just training. You got to rest more than the other guy. You got to feel better than the other guy. You got to eat better than the other guy. So I try to not just take that into the gym, you got to take that into everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome, and I love that you use that, and it's hit home with you.
Yeah.
And we're gonna talk about all that stuff throughout the podcast.
Yep.
Especially the eating right, the rest days, the recovery, and really just kind of go into your world,
Yep.
your world specifically, because again, like I know people want to hear about it, and we got a lot more fights coming, and a lot more prep to do. But
Yes, sir.
this has been awesome. First episode, I think went pretty well.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys tune in. We try to pump these out as much as we can.
And definitely follow both of us on
Yeah.
social media.
Yep.
Both have our Instagrams. Working on building out some YouTube for this man right here. And just stay posted. And if you have questions or anything, definitely pick a DM you, right?
Yeah, I answer basically all my DMs, so you guys can definitely hit me up. And follow us on Instagram at Hurricane Shane B, at Believe Elite Athletic Training.
Yep.
And then follow me on Twitter too at Believe at Hurricane Shane B.
All right, guys. Thanks.
Thank you guys.